Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Germany campaign. It is finally happening. The war is being kicked off and hopefully this will quickly lead to some very interesting results. But before that, just to put it off a little bit more, apparently I've been forgetting my infrastructure and memo. Does it also go for my wall? No, I did build the wall, so you know, at least we got that one right. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna slow it down a little bit because I want to be in time when people join in, so we'll let it tick for a little while. So we got a couple of counterattacks, but I think we can tell General Blaskowitz to open the attack. So far, it looks like the rest of the Entente is not... There we go, France just joined in. There we go, Russian Empire and United Kingdom joined in. All battle lines are drawn. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody go. So your French front and your French front. So you should be go, you tank cars. Push like your heart's content into Russian territory. Their sea battalions are done. Our Volkskommandos are still in being trained. Ladies and gentlemen, it is happening full blown. The Second World War. Well, the First World War technically did not truly happen, as well, you couldn't really call it a World War. And should the 1960 Olympics be cancelled, that would be a little bit late, as well as Matahari just got immediately executed because she was held responsible for the death of 50,000 French soldiers. Okay. Why, nobody knows, but sure. So we just bypass the Schlieffenplan. We could ask the Netherlands for military access, which is not something I'm really gonna do. Polish Wehrmacht, Zeppelin campaign, it's not really something I was looking for either. Now we might be sending this Zimmerman telegram, because yeah, this might actually not be a terrible idea. Alright, so the big push is gonna be on the front of the Russians, so hopefully that will go alright, but so far I'm seeing mixed results. If we look at the armored core, we've got 10 of the 21 have problems. Well, that is actually not the worst. There are justifications against us because Japan apparently is going for joining the Entente. That's not really a big surprise on that one. There's so much people joining in. War of Europe debate, so it's finally happening. Now, they will probably not go with pro-German, which is fairly weird. I think we have a risk here that will not go in our favor. So we'll kind of see how that goes. France calls in Tunisia. Australia has been called in. Italy is wanting to send volunteers. Italy, that's surprising. Why don't we just see if we can sign a non-aggression pact? Nope, you have strategic reasons to be hostile against the German Reich. But as long as you don't decide that joining in the war is going to be in your benefit, I'm completely fine with it. We need some chromium, which we'll be trading from the Republic of Spain, of course. Right. I think I can speed up a little bit again. People being called in. I just want to get this little bit over here done and done. Preferably, might be some stuff being happening. Well, I guess British Raj being called in. But Russian war looks like a success. Our tank corps are penetrating deeply, very deeply within Russian territory. So the Russians, while showing us a very impressive initial army, they don't seem to have the follow-up to really do this. Serbia has capitulated only the 22th of February. It took 12 days. I can't count. 14 days for us to, well, basically fix that little problem that we were having. So your lines will be extended a little bit more and we will start building the necessary defense lines here in Montenegro, and they will be put up. We'll extend our little wall as much as is necessary. These guys will most likely send you up on the Italian front because there's still a risk you guys will join in. The Russian wall looms to be looking good, and we've got several naval battles going on, mostly fighting the Russians here. It seems like the Allies are not... The Brits don't really seem that they want to go here to war with us, and there's just merely the Russians that we're currently facing. This is a big battle, which is in favor of the Russians right now. So Tomahawk's fleet will be diverted into the Baltic Sea. We've got German, and alright. Hopefully it will join in quickly and reinforce this fleet towards new strengths, and it's slowly shifting in our favor. Don't know if Italy have arrived. Alright, so hopefully that will assist on the Russian front, and this should do a lot of damage against the Russian ships, but we just, oh my god, this is like the biggest naval battle that historically has ever happened and will ever happen, to be honest. We got some naval aircraft being kind of don't know what to do. Final skirmish happening here. So the fight around the Danish Straits is brutal. We officially suffered a defeat because there's 9 carriers. We sunk 66 destroyers, 1 heavy cruiser and a couple of 8 protected cruisers. We sunk 6 pre-dreadnoughts and 7 battle cruisers, and only 9 carriers managed to barely survive. We, on the other hand, lost a couple of pre-dreadnoughts, but 10 pre-dreadnoughts. One of our carriers sunk, which kind of sucks. 54 destroyers, 20 light, heavy cruisers, 31 light cruisers, and 2 submarines and a couple of aircraft. This is a big battle. It's kind of what we were prepared for that would happen. When the Russians surrender, I actually probably should. So both of these fleets just lost like large chunks of their. What kind of a fleet are you engaging here, darling? Just mostly other submarines. That's fine. Let's sink some convoys here. Okay, this is not really something that you should be fighting at all, so disengage, please. And why don't we just put you right there, see if we can prevent some stuff from happening over there. Right, and you'll be put on convoy raiding, but you will be allowed to engage again. Mostly hoping to sink convoys, to be honest. Okay, so far, our wars into Russia seem to have been successful, but as it looks right now, it might be the case that we need to push in further than I had initially hoped or anticipated. So I'll start drawing on some more battle plans, and hopefully we can quickly move through these lines. You will assist from here. Oh wait, you still have... I just deleted your orders. I'm a smart man. Promise. We're gonna put you right there, I think. Got too many armies standing around here. Should have drawn bigger battle lines, but I hoped this would be enough already. Yellow push. Green and everything is ready, but we have the dark greens that are no longer having any orders. With that in mind, let's just dump you right there. See if we can make a push towards St. Petersburg. Right, there we go. So far, some heavy hits have happened, but England is not able to send anything through. Good. So 3 of my navies have been crippled. That's going to require a little bit of work. We've got some air wings who... These are my carrier air wings, so I guess I'll have to delete them. Or would I press it on the carrier? I actually did not really realize now that I might... No, this is correct. Yep. Okay, so there was an air wing that was just simply not assigned to a carrier anymore because the carrier had sunk. Right, let's take a look at the German Flotte 2, which will require 18 destroyers, 10 light cruisers and 9 heavy cruisers. So that is Flotte 2. 19 destroyers. Did I say that right? 18 destroyers. 10 light cruisers. 9 heavies. And 5 battleships and a carrier. So 1 carrier and 5 battleships. Does it all go towards the second fleet? Get some reinforcements there, buddy. However, I think we managed to cripple most of the Russian fleet with that single strike there. So that is not as bad as it looks. We've got a bit of an oil deficit. Okay. Speaking of which, we should probably... Oh, you never joined in the war. That saves that one. Okay, I can't send it just yet. Now I can. There we go. I want to give to you East Macedonia, because that's kind of where we've been fighting for. So, East Macedonia. West of Macedonia. You're gonna get the entire Macedonian area right there. That's yours, buddy. Well done. Alright, just quickly get rid of that. And, wow, I think I've been advancing further into Russia than I initially anticipated that we would. Time for some synthetic oil. I'd hoped that this war would have been done with the Russians. Still, not overly worried. It's probably to naval route inefficiency problems. Oh well. So far, we have good success on the Russian front. Might have been prepared for success, but well, might not have had in mind that we need to do a full-blown war, but I guess due to time, where we are in time, this is no longer there's no longer a chance to get communism to get active in the Russian front. But hey, if this works, this works. Let's take a look at how the losses so far. We lost almost 300,000 men. We managed to already kill 2.23 million Russians, 0 French, and 33,000 British, mostly, I guess, through our naval strikes. They are considered a major player. I don't know what a flag is there. Would like to offer you peace, though. I could probably... 1 to 6 months needed before surrendering. We'll only be fighting for a month, though. Oh, well. We'll send German advisors. So far, I'm really pleased with our successes at the German front. Or, I mean, not German front. I mean, the Russian front. We've been holding our own pretty damn good. Oh wow, we lost a lot in this fight. Oh well, so far we've been holding our coast, been cutting it off from here. This is not a fight I want to be in, so... Time to disengage, and... So we're getting the Norwegian coast up and running, and we might well run into the Norwegian Sea a little bit with our other submarines, so go up. And you are allowed to engage. Prevent Russians from being reinforced through England. Right, some aircraft. Interwar fighters, BF fighter aircraft, very good. Look, they have to close air support. France called an Emperor of Japan. Portugal. Lag. Still probably just an autosave moment. The Tsar of England abdicates. The Soviet Union declared war. Very good. Very, very good. That is the one what we've been waiting for. Now, let's just start... I can't invite you to faction because you have the common term, but you would like it because of strategic reasons, I guess. Yes, a lot of strategic reasons to ally me. So we'll start lend-leasing the Soviets, even though we're planning on killing them afterwards. That's, I think, just a minor detail on that one. So you'll gain about 10% of a monthly production of basic standard equipment sent. There we go. That is quite a lot, though. Well, we keep pushing. Now, the Soviet Union might not actually spawn that many units. Oh, you spawned like 0. I guess the Soviet Union is born to fail then. Oh, great. Don't know how we are gonna solve this issue. The Russian Navy is definitely not gonna doing very well. We've been sinking a lot of our ships. Rapid paces. Wait, we've got 5 carriers in this fleet. Oh wait, these are the 3 remaining fleets. They've started to re-engage. We lost another carrier apparently. Did we lose a carrier? No. So far we aren't. Alright. Come on, pump out troops, buddy. I actually don't mind. I will finish off Russia on this war, or... What's your national unity there? 65%. The Tsar did abdicate. We got model hospitals. It's not resources that I need, really. What I would like, though, is getting my carrier aircraft and my carrier naval bombers. Okay. Get through here, get back on the lines. A little bit of confusion going on here for me, but I think the Yellow Army is fairly overstretched, though. We have the White Army here. Italy hasn't joined in yet, so we can probably let these guys do a little bit of work. And yes, I think, considering how this is looking now, it's gonna be... Oh, really? The one tile I haven't got defended. It's got enemy aircraft. Well, well, well. Ugh. There are actually some regular fighters left, or is just all... Start running bomber interception here. Oh, you can do a large chunk of bomber interception. Regular fighters 4. You will run bomber interception as well, and Czechoslovakia. There's a couple of ones here. So we'll split them in groups of 500. So you will fly over Czechoslovakia, where we've got running bomber interception, and then we'll just add another group of fighters. And let him fly over. There we go. I think we can fly both, because if you see fighters in the area. Alright, very good. The Russian campaign seems to be doing fairly well. The Soviet Union, sadly enough, is not going to happen. Well, that will be just a Russian victory, I guess, then. Could be a lot worse. Right, I think we might want to move some of our planes more forward. So we're going to fly here, and you'll go all deploy in Ukraine. You guys are going to fly here, fly on Belarus. The Balkans is still being fought heavily. However, this seems to be fairly useless. If you could fly in here and fly in that region, you can barely not make it, though. There we go. Who is flying here? From where? Makes a lot more sense if I deploy you here as well. There we go. Seems like the Air Force now is fully working. We will just move you a little bit further forward. Gives you slightly better coverage. That's not a problem. Alright. So far so good. Keeping away the Russian Navy, which is only 100 ships strong right now. We've got a lot of convoys going there. Alright, I've got a couple of our submarines hit here. But that's to be expected, in all honesty, that we are at least losing a couple of the submarines. Yes, the sub-3 can actually stay convoy raiding here. That's perfectly fine. That's exactly what we want them to do. Wings with no missions. Why don't we just put you right there, fly over this zone. And here you'll be flying both. What is it? A couple of... Wow, they're actually literally just trying to nuke me back to the Stone Age, so to speak. Now what might happen is if the Russians don't get rid of the Soviet Union, when they capitulate, the Soviet Union might actually win this war. We're getting volunteers from the US. Very good. They won't join my faction just yet, but they're hostile towards France and hostile towards Canada, which is pretty good. So they are taking position, and now hopefully will take a pro-German policy. They so far seem to be fairly happy with me. Is there anything down here that would really work? Treat with the USSR. Well, as long as they're alive, that would actually be not a bad one. Get the tank ahead of time thingy. Aircraft. We already got that one. Would like to start upgrading my Heinkels at some point, though. Wait, you're not flying anywhere. I thought I put you right here. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, got a slightly overcrowded airfield. Shit. That's a little bit annoying. Let's see, one... Must have lost an airfield, which cost... Yeah, okay, let's see what's happening. They retook the airfield right here. Okay, what if we just quickly fix this issue here? Alright. Soviet Union has capitulated, but our treaty still goes. Russia took the 9 states back, 15... The October Revolution was crushed. And that bypassed our treaty with the USSR. Not unexpected. I'll take up the extra research slot, I guess. Who has wins? Quickly just push them out there. Just take care of this and quickly crush this little Russian army right there. Alright, there we go. Now, yellow, you are overstretched as hell. Also, I've got armies that don't have front lines anymore. So, we'll put you right there. To reorganize this shit at some point. We need to be exerting a little bit more pressure down here. So we'll go. Yellow, you probably should just collapse a little bit. Just stick with your front line right here. We've got you guys that are gonna pick up the slack right there. And push, well, guess toward Finland. Go. You're there. Let's see, you guys need new orders. Go for it. Yellow, you have no orders. General Russian push. Go. Go. I should just delete the small one. There we go. Now it's just our blue. Right, you... Oh, we need a little bit more push right there. Cancel. Go. Right, now it's the armored cores. Green. You have your orders. Black. Central Russia. Go. Red. Go. These are not the most subtle or most well thought out war plans. It's not really what the plan is here. And our most experienced commander is gonna fight the hardest at where it is the most necessary right now. It seems our Atlantic Wall is holding, but also the fact that we've got a little Navy present right here seems to be doing the trick. So far, I'm fairly happy with the result, even though the Northern Balkans are getting bombed to shit. I really don't give a shit. So we've got a couple of free factories right now. With a couple, I mean actually quite a lot. Why don't we just focus on a couple more Panzer IIs? Modernize slightly that line of thinking. The rest of it is just mostly this aircraft that we're going to need to modernize upon. So we need that. So let's get 2 lines of aircraft, and I'm still working on my close air support. So there we go. Now there is some civilian industry I want to do, but I don't have the research for that just yet. We've got some heavy bombing actually on these lines. Apparently most of my stuff here is getting bombed. Am I not running bomber interception here? I am, but there's just a very large amount of enemy aircraft. Well, let's see. Let's get 1,000 early fighters. And we're flying interception. Deploying. Where do they deployed? Alright. You're very low success rate due to the... Oh wait, you could just fly from here. There we go. 1,500 against... well, a lot. There's a little bit of attempted pushes, but where are you stationed? Oh right, you two. Flying the Baltic States, the darlings. There we go. Right. So the Russian front has stagnated a little bit. We've got a wild ace, we've got a concentrated industry done. Very nice. Now I'm gonna take a look at more resources though. A lot of divisions stuck here, so let's get them back on the front line pushing in. Wiped a lot of divisions off the map. So far, so good. Happy with the results we're getting. I also kind of like that the... So, yeah, the US is going for pro-British policy, because that's kind of how they're programmed to be. So, sad face here. Right. They might join the Entente. That is retarded. So I would need them into the faction. But that's impossible because there's a war that we'll be drawn into. Well. The downside of working with historical policy here. Okay, well, we're fighting in July. Still, we're slowing down. That's not good. We should not be slowing down. The front line is just getting too big. Also, we're getting bombed to hell, which is what I would consider mildly problematic. And a lot of oil. Yeah, if the okay, so I kind of just need to intercept possibility of completely getting fucked over due to pre-programmed AI decisions. If it comes to it, and the Americans join with the Entente, I'll just kick them out myself personally again. They will do probably an event join, which is kind of weird considering the history we've so far built. All right. Probably should slow down a little bit. So maybe just these pushes, it's like certain moments you just kind of crush through enemy lines and then it kind of slows down again. But they have severe equipment issues. I guess that's the benefit that we're running with. Well, let's take a look at our Air Force. Right, you guys that are flying over the Eastern Front, which is the Northern Front. Is it Northern Front? Sorry, Northern Front. Go right there. Then there's guys flying over Belarus. Keep going, like that. And now I've got 1,000 aircraft here flying over the Baltic states. So you're gonna fly support here. So what's you guys? Just fly over this area, because I don't care much about the Baltic states right now. Mostly want to prevent getting bombed to hell, in all honesty. So let's... Okay, Italy wants some more volunteers. Kind of sucks, right? If the US joins purely because they're programmed to do so. Got an extra research slot. Get some naval upgrades running. Next up, a constant Zimmerman and Telegram. Should do that probably right now. Got an ace pilot promoted. Well, it looks like the Russians at least have no equipment. How are they doing on manpower? Well, they got a couple of people. Weird as though. Up doing pretty good on manpower. We've managed to kill almost 5 million Russians, 2,000 French, and almost 75,000 people of the United Kingdom. We also have managed to bleed down 1.2 million men, but all in all, I think we're doing pretty good. You're gonna finish that carrier, if you don't mind. It's a bit strange to replace the thing now when it's nearly done. Alright. Get the Hippo class. All in all, I think we're still running on the Russian front, so that is just good. Just need to keep unrestricted submarine warfare. I need to keep an eye on it. The moment they start doing the declaration of war on me, I'll just need to fix it. We should get a message up there. What else did I just get? That thing's always active somehow. A bit annoying. Wait, there's issues with my tank cores. They are just not getting their equipment fast enough. I guess that's actually what's happening here. Oh well. Yeah, I should probably get the idea group for that. This is fully done. Right, well. Probably should... We're probably going to focus a lot on repairs soon anyway. Yeah, well that's actually not that bad. I don't mind. We've no very little use for a lot of the research anyway. I might seize the attack soonish to restart it during the summer days. When the first of winter starts appearing. So far it is just mostly rain. I wouldn't call that much of a problem just yet. Okay, we'll get our Stukas. Very good. That is done. Just checking. Probably should start producing some. Proper close air support, even though we're not getting produced any, but well. That's not done yet either. Once the first snow starts hitting, we'll cease the attack. I'm not going to bleed a enormous amount of manpower just on that. Also gives the troops a little bit of time to kind of recuperate, because there's apparently a little bit of trouble with that. Also, supply lines are being slightly troubled, so we might want to get a couple of them improved instead of being repairing. There we go. It's just the damn swamps, rivers. Russia is like the worst territory in the world to try to invade and that kind of stuff. I actually might have a job for our sea battalions. See if we can get them to invade Petrograd. Probably has a lot of protected divisions, but in theory we should be able to do this. Jesus, my fleet's got sunk. Let's see, no longer the lights and still one of the heavies. So 2 more destroyers, 5 more lights, and okay, that's one should work. 3 is in slightly better shape, but I wouldn't call it good. I think the big issue is that now our tank, we're going mostly in like more rural-esque territory. Our tanks just don't make much of a difference. Well, planes they do, you know. I need to keep an eye on a lot of the Air Force. This is just taking up a lot of forces. There we go, get rid of that. Ukraine. Well, we're controlling most of the front line with aircraft, so that's the important bit. Yeah, that the bombing behind our own territory, that's not really my issue. Large ships in. Low repair priority. People, sorry. Let's go for medium repair priority. If we can sink the French Navy here. Oh, and we are. 3 carriers, battle cruisers, a couple of destroyers. Oh, we are doing heavy damage. It's just these 25 pre-dreadnoughts that really should start taking hits. Anyway. Take a look at that later. Probably have the risk of England having like 700 forces on their homeland. Ugh. Oh crap. Parts of you to... Wait, what? These are... Shit, these are carrier... CAGs. Oh well. Shit, getting bombed. It's kind of where on one place we're struggling, on others we just completely push in. I think it's kind of they're moving a lot along the lines. Large ships are on low strength. Yeah, well, we got this big ass fight going on here. I'm not surprised that large ships are on low strength here, buddies. But this doesn't look as bad. So far, I'm fairly happy. The first snows, we're not running in snow yet. It's October. I don't know when snow historically is starting to fall in Russia. Alright, that's actually... see if we can get some more support in there. If I can get this to be cut off, it will get me a lot of divisions dead. I like the idea of dead Russian divisions right now. Some of these are engaged, some of these aren't. It's just confusing as hell. This is kind of why I really like to let the AI make most of these decisions. There is a severe problem with equipment reaching the front line. I think I should cease the attacks. For now, at the end of October, after almost the... Let's see, we've been fighting for quite some time here, about 9 months. We actually just lost one of the tanks from the tank corps. Wow, that is surprising. That one probably got surrounded, I guess. Panzers have a nasty habit of getting through enemy lines. Wait, you're saying you have no light tanks? I highly doubt... What the hell? We bled through 50,000 light tanks. Holy shitballs. That is a very large amount of light tanks that we don't have. Zimmerman Telegram. And well, we can invite Sweden. That will probably just open up a front line that we don't want to. Nope. Sweden is weak. The Ottomans. Let's see, how about you? Nope. What the hell? Why did you even have it? Yeah, well. Am I surprised? Yes, slightly. Well, I think the key word here is slightly. Sent a telegram to Mexico. So we're gonna dig in for the winter. I need another tank. Core, apparently. Train. Low priority. How the hell did you lose that many tanks? Is there an overview of your losses? Logistics. Yeah, we just... Within a year's time, we managed to get through a 40,000 stockpile into a minus 20,000. So we lost 60,000 tanks. We're producing 200 of them per day. Mexico refuses to German offer, but will remain neutral, they usually do. I'm not overly worried about that one. Alright, winter should start soon-ish. There's a couple of thunderstorms here. Oh wow, the Russians, speaking of no equipment, Alright, just no. The infantry is gonna keep going. Just gonna stop the tanks from doing it. Oh, we lost a regular infantry division. Mildly surprising. Alright, you get deployed on this army. There we go. Keep going. You gave the Russians a little bit of time to wiggle around their forces, but we are gonna continue the attacks. The biggest problem I think we're currently facing is the Russian line is just too big. Well, that is what I was afraid of would happen at some point. So, Volkskriegsjäger, you are gonna make up that front. You'll be deploying right there then. Alright, I need to get my dependency on oil down. So let's start with producing a few. Oh god, is this... Oh wait, this is... Okay, that's a offensive attack. That's not a defensive one. For a second I thought I saw it all break down by the French breaking through the Maginot Line. They have been bombing the living hell out of it. So yeah, there's some legitimate fear there. Let's see. It's really difficult to figure out what my original borders are again. Something like that. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. That looks close enough. Free military factories. Well, not really. The Heinkel bombers. Alright. Not I want more synthetic oil factories though. I'm still bleeding tanks. Oh god. Just supply issues all over the place. Eesh. Alright, luckily we hold on there. The Americans aren't that friendly towards me, and they are going quickly down this one, so would they accept a land lease for light tanks? They wouldn't. Have insufficient equipment, we have too much equipment in the stockpile. Well, I guess we have inefficient... inefficiency. Right, would you send me anything? Nah. They become stingy on land leasing. Anyway, we're just going through the Russians though. Too many tanks on the front line now. Well, hopefully they will... So yeah, we'll be pushing down probably right this. I want to kind of get onto the Caucasus quickly, but... Oh, the Tsar is back. And are we looking at Russian capitulation? Well, we killed 7 million of them. We have no manpower remaining. I'm also running a little bit low on manpower. Perhaps I should do a little bit more conscription. Oh well, there we go. Anyway, with that I'm actually going to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the war. And let's check this real quick. Yeah, this is just Americans fighting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.